our December BoxyLuxe Box. If you guys watched last month's video, you guys will know that my daughter and I both subscribed to Boxycharm. So this month, she and I actually both got the BoxyLuxe Box, and we got something different. I'm excited to show you guys the variations. I also do kind of a try-on playing with the Violet Boss palette. There's a lot to talk about, so without further ado, let's jump right into the video. The thing that I wanted the most was the brush set from Luxy. I love Luxy brushes. So this is what the brush set looks like. This set right here is my daughter's. I have my set open right here, and I use all the brushes in my try-on. So you have a foundation brush, you have this brush, which is called the Pro Precision Face Brush, and then you have a tapered highlighter brush, and then you have these three like eye brushes. So you get the tapered blender brush, you get a flat definer, and you get the eye shader brush, and you also get a spoolie. And then there's a lip brush. I'm always happy to have a lip brush. So that is what the actual lip brush looks like. This brush set retails for $65. And I'm very excited to have this brush set in my collection because I do really love Luxy brushes. I have several Luxy brushes in my collection, but I didn't have any of these brushes. So that was one reason why I was excited about it, because I don't have any of these in my collection. So I definitely give you guys my final thoughts on these later on in the video. Next we have this sponge. Now I've had this sponge before and I didn't really like it, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. I've got this before in a box sometime. I don't remember when I got it, but it's basically, it looks like this. So you get it wet, and I just wasn't a fan of it. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. It smells very good, and I like it, but I'll use it just because it came in the box. You know, to buy it separately, I don't know that I would buy it, but this is from Spongelle. It's a Blossom Bliss. This retails for $20. So this body wash infused buffer will cleanse, exfoliate, massage, and nourish your skin. Okay, the next thing that we got here is this from Elemis. This is the Pro Collagen Marine Cream. Now, this is clinically proven to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. This is everything your skin care routine is missing. A potent cocktail of seaweeds has been blended with ginkgo biloba, rose, and mimosa to moisturize and visibly improve fine lines. This ultimate anti-aging cream will leave your skin feeling supple, radiant, and firm. So this retails for $89. And I've used a few products from Elemis, and I like it, but I don't love the brand. I'll definitely use this and let you guys know. And if you guys obviously are using it, let me know. I'm gonna, you know, my daughter has one and I have one. And, you know, let me know how you guys feel about it later on after wearing it for a while. So the next thing that we got here is this. This is Glam AF. Oh, it's a wristlet and a portable charger. Oh, so there's the iPhone attachment. We always need these. I know my daughter always needs one of these because it seems like her phone's always dead when I'm trying to get a hold of her. Teenagers, right? I'm telling you. Teenagers, their phone's dead when mama needs to get hold of it, but when the friends are calling, it's got a full battery. So this will definitely come in handy. I got one and she got one, so this will be awesome. This will be great, but I don't know how the hell it charges itself. I'm gonna have to figure out how it charges, but this is pretty cool. I'm happy that I got this. Can't have too many of these, I'm telling you. So that's pretty cool. So this retails for $22. Portable charger is compatible with an iPhone and Android device and can be recharged through any USB port so that you'll never miss an email or an Instagrammable moment again. Okay, awesome. The next thing that we got, this is from Grande Cosmetics. This is the Grande Mascara. Get extreme length and volume way, promoting healthier lashes with your new Grande Mascara, infused with a lash-loving blend of peptides, panthenols, and natural waxes. Its buildable, water-resistant formula is easily removable to prevent lash breakage while keeping the lashes flexible and strong. So this retails for $25. So there you go. Then we get this from Tarte. This is the Tartiest Shimmering Lip Paint, and you get it in the shade Insta Famous. And I use this later on in the video. This sheer lip gloss is infused with shimmering glitters and delivers a luscious, multi-dimensional, and high shine finish. This retails for $20. So there you go. We have this palette from Violet Voss. So here's what the box looks like, and then this is what the actual palette looks like. It's got my fingerprints on it because I've already dipped into it. This is what the actual palette itself looks like. It's just your neutral moment, you know? It's a very natural, neutral palette. Now, I do have a lot to say about this, good and bad. So definitely, you know, at the end of the video, I kind of go through the products that I try on and let you guys know how I feel about them. It has 20 highly pigmented eyeshadows, ranging in finishes from creamy mattes to bold metallics and silky satins. This vegan cruelty-free formula is created with finely milled pigments, making for smooth application and easy blending. So it retails for $45. So I'm actually happy that I got this palette in my collection. I didn't get this when everybody was raving about it. Remember that? It was like, what, 2 years ago or a year or two ago? Everybody was talking about this palette. Like, it was everywhere. And I actually didn't pick it up because I had just got one from Tarte that pretty much had similar shades in it. So I didn't end up getting this one, and I'm glad I didn't because, I mean, why would I need another one? So here's where the variations differ. So my daughter got this from Pretty Vulgar. This is the Powder Room Translucent Setting Powder. It's called Matte About It. This weightless, skin smoothing, translucent setting powder locks your makeup into place while enhancing the look of your foundation. The soft puff applicator delivers the right amount of powder, blurring and filling fine lines and minimizing the appearance of pores. This specially formulated powder absorbs excess oils and reduces shine, leaving behind a soft matte finish. So this retails for $32. I'm not going to be using this because I don't use translucent setting powder, and I don't know that my daughter does either. So I don't know. I'll have to see, but I might like put this aside and maybe put it in a giveaway or something. I got this instead. So this is a straightener. I'm actually going to give this mini straightener to my daughter because I already have a mini straightener and I don't need to. So this is a mini hair straightener. It retails for $75. Holy shit. Mini straightener I paid like 25 bucks for it. This is the Nano Titanium. This is from Babyliss. This is a Babyliss Pro. I literally paid like 20 bucks for this. I want to say 20 or 25 tops. I bought it at Ulta, and I love this little straightener. It's so nice to get up there and do those bangs where you need it. You can get really close to the hairline. I love that about a mini straightener. But this one, $75. This is from PYT, which PYT is very expensive. Get those pesky baby hairs, straighten those bangs, and touch up your curls on the go with this incredibly adorable PYT mini straightener. I already knew that I had this one, and I don't need to, so this is going to be hers. This is from Zoeva Beauty. This Protégé palette is a versatile, warm, and cool tone palette featuring 6 highly pigmented shimmer and matte shadows and 2 brilliant highlighters. This is what the palette looks like. And this is like a purpley type highlighter. Oh, okay. And this one's more of like a champagne. That's pretty. Those are really pretty highlighters. I love this lilac moment up here. Oh my gosh. I like this. Look how pretty that lilac shade is. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I have got to create a look using these. Oh my gosh. I love a beautiful lilac moment. Like, I love a beautiful lilac purple eye. Oh, I've got to create a look using this palette. So pretty. This palette right here is from Wander Beauty. This is the Dusk to Dawn Blush and Highlight Palette. Boxycharm exclusive launch contains 3 buttery shades that blend seamlessly into the skin for a natural glowing finish. The Wander Beauty Dusk to Dawn palette offers 2 blushes and 1 highlighter, and is especially formulated to flatter all skin tones and types. I kind of disagree with that because this highlighter is a little dark, and if you have light to medium skin, I don't know that you're going to be able to make that highlighter work. You could definitely use it as a shimmer shade on the eye, but I don't know that that would be pretty on the face for lighter or medium skin tone. If you have medium or, you know, medium to dark, I think it would be beautiful on your skin. But the blush shades I love, and this was the palette I really wanted to get because I really love Wander Beauty. I've started to kind of get more and more products from their brand, and I'm falling more and more in love with the brand. Wander Beauty is more of like a travel friendly type brand, and so everything they do is designed to be around being very travel friendly and very easy to carry with you. So that's probably the reason why this palette was made the way it is. But like I said, this retails for $26. So that's everything from my box and my daughter's box, you know, different variations. Let's head straight into the try-on video. I'm going to show you all how I use the brushes and play with the palette and give you guys my final thoughts on the palette. I use the mascara, I use the lip paint, and I also use, you know, the blush and all that. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video, and then later on I will give you guys my final thoughts on everything that I tried out today. So let's jump right into the video. Okay everyone, let's play around with all these products. Now I just want to point out that I finally got these little clippies. So I got actually 6 of them in my Beauty Fix box. So that is a subscription that I subscribe to from the Dern store. Get high-end skincare, which I love. But they came, this month had these awesome clips, and I know everybody loves these, but I've never picked up a pair, and I finally have them, and I'm really, really excited about it. I'm trying to think of what foundation I want to wear today. Maybe let's just go with the Too Faced. I'm going to put the Too Faced Born This Way, and I'm going to use this brush to apply it. Okay, what I will say right off the bat. Okay, so I have a couple of foundation brushes from Morphe. I have this one, and I know that this one is from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill collection. I know that this is the exact same brush as another foundation brush that Morphe has, but I can't think off the top of my head what the number is. But you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll put it here at the bottom of the screen because off the top of my head I can't remember. But Jaclyn Hill basically said that this was that exact same brush, and it is. I have that brush somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but I also have this one. Now, I don't use this one. It's a little bit too stiff for me. I like a stiff kabuki brush, not a stiff brush like this. This is not my favorite foundation brush. I feel like it soaks up too much of the product, and I'm just not a big fan of it. But this brush, on the other hand, from Luxy, very soft, very smooth. I feel like I'm getting pretty decent coverage from it. So I kind of like this brush, and it's almost like I don't even need to go over it with a sponge, which I will anyway, because that's just kind of what I do. Like if I use a brush to apply my foundation, I will always go over it with a sponge just to make sure that there's nothing like sitting on top of the skin. You guys, I'm going to be honest with you. This is probably going to become a new favorite foundation brush. I am glad that I got this because now I have another foundation brush and I can just use it when all of my brushes are dirty, which is all the time. Let's go ahead and contour. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Contour Wand. This is in the shade Light Medium, and it just has this little squeezy tube, and so I just kind of put some like just in a few areas. I don't really contour a lot, and I don't contour on a daily. I like that. Has a nice stiffness to it, and it blends this product out really easy. Wow. Impressive. Oh my gosh. I've got 2 new favorite brushes now, you guys. Look at that. You could use this with a dry contour as well. So if you prefer contouring with dry products, this is going to work perfect. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm so glad I got this brush. So far, these 2 brushes are A+ for me, and I am going to definitely be using them because that's awesome. Okay, next up is this, and this was really what I really wanted to get in my box. This was something that I really wanted, and this is the Wander Beauty Wondrous Dusk to Dawn. So it is a blush and highlighter palette. Now you guys know that I have recently discovered Wander Beauty, and I really love their products. I have several items. Not everything works for me, but a lot of them do, and I really love them. So this is what the actual palette looks like, and I know it's small, but Wander Beauty is all designed around being travel friendly. So everything that they create is supposed to be easier for you for traveling. And I love how it folds back like that. So I'm just gonna go in, maybe I'll do the Tuscan Sunrise on one side. Oh, that's pretty blush. Okay, let's do Havana Nights on the other. Oh, now that is a pretty blush. This one's lighter and this one's definitely a little bit more pigmented. As you all know, I love me some blush, so I like some pigmented blush. I like that. That's pretty. Okay, I'm going to put that on this side. I like that shade just a little bit more, just because it's a little bit more pigmented. So this is the highlighter brush. So this is a tapered highlighter brush. Let's go into City Lights. The only thing that I will say about this is not going to match every skin tone. And if you are lighter than me, I don't know that you're going to be able to use that highlighter. It's very pretty, but I feel like it's probably for medium skin and darker, because it's kind of got a golden tone to it. So it's pretty, as you can see, it's not very blinding either. So if you like more of a popping highlighter, I love the blush shades. I feel like the highlighter, they probably could have created a better shade that was a little bit more versatile, kind of like maybe like the Amrezy. The Amrezy is designed for all skin tones. I think the brush works really good. So I'm actually happy to have that brush in my collection as well. But this, I definitely like the two blush shades in here, but the highlighter, not my favorite. Okay, let's move on to the palette. So we got the Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadow Palette. I'm really excited to try out this palette. I have a few Violet Voss palettes. This is just kind of a nice, like all over, easy, everyday palette. I'm just gonna do a simple look. I don't wanna go like overboard with my eyeshadow today. It is Sunday and I just kind of want to do an easy look. Let's take the Luxie Tapered Blending Brush. This is the 229. And let's go into the shade Transition, which it's called Transition. It's right up here. Let's go ahead and just kind of place this in the crease. I'm having a hard time getting it to show up. Maybe it's the brush. I don't know. Like, let me switch to my... I'm going to take the, this is the Blender Pro from the Sonia G Pro Eye Set. And let's go ahead and kind of try to get that shade to show up a little bit more. It's just very natural. So it wasn't the brush. It's just like that shade on my skin tone doesn't show up that much. I'm going to go into Are You Kidding Me? It's this one right there. And kind of sweep that over top. And kind of just define the crease a little bit. The one thing that I do like about the Violet Voss shadows is that they blend very, very good. And I've never had an issue with their palettes. Okay, I'm going to switch to the eye shader brush. This is the 213. And let's go into Brownie Points. It's this one right here on the very bottom, on the first row. And I'm basically going to put a little bit right here in the crease and just kind of define that a little bit. I'm going to go back into that Brownie Points and I'm just going to kind of define that crease up just a tad and then kind of maybe bring it out here on this outer corner. I think I'm going to go into the shade Chill. This shade right here. It's a nice shimmery shade. So I'm just going to take the one from Huda Beauty and I'm going to dampen it with my makeup wipe that I have sitting here. I'm going to apply this on the lid. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go into Crystal, this top shade right here. Is that a shimmery shade? It looks like it is. Yeah. I'm going to go into that shade with my finger and I'm just going to like kind of press this over top, kind of mix those two together, but kind of right there in the middle to make it pop a little bit. I don't really like that shade Chill. It was just a little, I don't know. I didn't like it with that color. Let's go into Ploof, the pink one right next to it. I don't know. I'm just kind of playing around, you guys. I'm going to kind of put that over it. So I'm going to go back in with my Crease Pro and I'm going to go back into Are You Kidding Me? And just kind of blend that in. Let's take my Pencil Pro brush. I'm going to go into Transition. So now I'm just kind of working on the lower lash line. So I put the shade Transition, and then I put the shade Brownie Points on, and I just kind of buffed that in. But that's really pretty. I'm going to take just this round tip brush. This is from the Luxie set that we got in our Boxycharm last month. And I'm going to go into that first shade right there. And I'm going to pop that right there on the inner corner and kind of bring a little bit of that life to that inner corner. And that is a beautiful shade for an inner corner highlight. It's got a perfect undertone. I might use that one brush that we got in the set, the 221, and put that right up underneath the brow bone. That is like a perfect brush for the brow bone. That's awesome. The other thing that came in the box is this Grande mascara. It's a lash boosting formula. Now, a lot comes off on the wand, and I can tell you already, I don't like that about mascara. I don't like it when a lot of mascara comes off on the wand and then you have to keep wiping it off. That's not always my favorite, but now I didn't curl my lashes because I am going to be putting on fake lashes. Now I don't mind that mascara at all. It works pretty good. I think I would like it more if the thing on the inside took off more mascara. Anything I'm noticing right off the bat, putting it on the lower lash line, is that it's not very black. Like, this is not a very black mascara. This is almost like a gray or something. I don't know. On the lower lashes, I'm noticing it more than I am on the upper lashes. I give up because I am not going to sit here and do this all day. All right, let's switch to my Chanel. Now I have lashes. There they are. Like, that stuff is almost gray. It's just not very black. So it just takes forever for it to show up. As far as the lippy, I went ahead and pulled this. I got this from a Boxycharm. I think it was October. I can't remember. I think it was October. But this is from Kat Von D. This is in the shade Bow and Arrow. And I thought this would kind of go pretty with the look I had going on. Now, it also came with this, which is a lip topper, I believe. So this is a shimmering lip paint. It's an illuminator from Tarte. And I got it in the shade Insta Famous. So let's go ahead and see what this looks. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Oh, it's kind of got like a purpley undertone to it. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. And I'm really glad I got a lip brush because I've been using lip brushes lately. So I have like a darker lip liner. I'll use a brush to kind of blend it into the lip and then put a lippy over top. So I'm really happy to have a good lip brush here on hand. I'm happy I got that. That's really pretty. I can imagine this over a beautiful like red like cranberry lip. Oh my gosh, that would be so pretty. So this is the final look, and I really like this palette. I'm really impressed with it. I think I was able to create just an easy everyday wearable eyeshadow look. I will definitely be playing around with this palette, maybe using more of these darker shades. I want to see how they blend. I will say though, the thing that I'm disappointed about the palette, the kind of maybe even the negative, this is just my opinion, but I feel like this shade, and this shade, Transition, Bestie, and Are You Kidding Me? They're so similar as far as shade goes that I kind of felt like they could have given a little bit more dimension within those three shades, because those are the only, like, you have some shades down here for like deepening up the like crease and stuff, but these are very similar in shade, these three right here. So I'm not living for that. I just think they really could have done a better job giving us a little bit more dimension within these matte transition shades. That's just my opinion on it. As far as the palette goes, I do like the palette. I think it's pigmented. The transition shades were a definite bummer. Let's talk about the brush set. The brush set, I'm loving the brush set. I'm really glad I have the brush set in my collection. I really like these brushes. These brushes are awesome. I also am very happy that I got this because Wonder Beauty has a special place in my heart. I really love the Wonder Beauty brand. In fact, recently I reviewed this Nude Illusion foundation and I love this foundation. It looks so beautiful on the skin. I've been really loving their glow oil. This is the Glow Ahead face oil. There's several products like this. I absolutely love this from Wonder Beauty. This is their cream eyeshadow. So I've started to get more and more products from the Wonder Beauty brand and I've really enjoyed them. Now, I think the highlighter was the best on this, but the two blush shades I really, really like. Now, as far as the mascara goes, I will continue to use it, but I kind of feel like I have to work too hard for this. It just looks like it's gray, and you really have to work to build this. So I will continue to use this and let you guys know. But my first impressions of it, it's probably a pass. But I'm going to continue to use it and see if maybe, you know, you just never know what plays a part in that. But I feel like I had to keep going in and going in to kind of build up any kind of dimension within the shade, because it just was not very black. And so I don't know, if you guys like a more, you know, like a lighter black shade of mascara, then I think you'll love this. For me, I like it to be black, easy peasy, kind of put your spoolie through it and call it a day. So I'm not really a fan of the mascara, but the lip topper, okay, I'll say right off the bat, I love the way it looks on my lips, but I'm not loving the feeling of it on my tongue. And I don't know if this happens to you guys, but as I'm talking, I'm starting to get a film on my tongue. And as it's rubbing around the roof of my mouth, I don't like that feeling. I don't know if that happens to you guys, and I don't know how to explain it, but if it's ever happened to you, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I like this, but because of that, I don't know that I love it. I'll have to keep using it to see. So that is what we have for you guys today as far as my Boxycharm Luxe Box try-on video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys again for all the love that you guys show me in my channel. It truly means the world to me. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day filled with love, happiness, and joy. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I love you so much. Bye.